Siberius, and we about to get serious. It's the real Siberius, making fanboys furious.
Hello, YouTube, and welcome to The Real Siberius. On this episode, I want to talk about I took the golden age of the NBA for granted. I'm trying to find ways to talk about basketball without talking about the modern era. And I had an epiphany recently. It hit me during one of my recent live streams. I didn't truly appreciate what I had when I had it. I think this is for a few reasons. However, first and foremost, I didn't believe it would ever end. Like all of us, when things are going great, we don't want it to end. We believe it never will. But the harsh reality of life is nothing lasts forever. Good or bad, nothing lasts forever. When we realize and accept this fully, it can help us appreciate the good and have more gratitude for it in the moment. It can also help us bear and confront the bad when we know it won't always be this way. After my accident, one phrase permeated my life: this too shall pass. I was young. I was 22 when I stopped watching basketball. I didn't know any better. I didn't know that the Kobe era would be so good, so I missed it almost entirely. I remember my first NBA Finals in 1986. I was 10 years old. I had no idea I was watching one of the greatest teams ever. I didn't realize I was watching history. It was just a game. It was just a moment. I didn't realize a moment can change your life forever. They say youth is wasted on the young, and I couldn't agree more. In my youth, I thought that saying was stupid. I thought it was stupid because I was too young to even comprehend it. To me, they were meaningless words that I found slightly insulting. But with age comes wisdom, and with wisdom comes understanding. You can't appreciate your youth because you don't understand it's fleeting. It is merely a blink of an eye in the grand scope of your life. Your ignorance is part of what makes it so great. If I were to go back in time to when I was 10 with the wisdom I have now, I would ruin my youth. I wouldn't take risks. I wouldn't push boundaries. I would play it too safe. At 22, when I abandoned the NBA, I just assumed it would always be there when I came back. I assumed it would be the same game being played by new greats, taking the game to new heights. I couldn't fathom that the game I loved so dearly would be systematically destroyed by its players, by its fans, by the league itself. I didn't appreciate the players. So many greats, so many great teams, so many great rivalries, so many great championships. They say you don't appreciate what you have until it's gone. And I've been learning that harsh reality my entire life. I should know better by now. I'm lucky that I can go back and reflect, reminisce, rewatch old games. This is a blessing, but in many ways, it also feels like a curse. It's a blessing because it's not lost to me. I can still go back and watch videos to past eras. I can go back and watch and relive them. It's a relief. It's a gift. But it's also a curse. It further demonstrates the sham the game has become. It holds a magnifying glass up to the players of today, and it doesn't show them in a positive light. It exposes their weaknesses, their shortcomings, their lack of grit. It makes the game today even more sad. I didn't appreciate their appreciation. They loved the fans just as we loved them. They held themselves to a higher standard. They never wanted to let us down. Their victories were our victories, and their defeats were our defeats. They didn't only let themselves down, they felt they let us down as well. Everyone wanted to win, always, no matter the cost. They paid the price with blood, with sweat, with tears. These gladiators of the Pantheon. I took you for granted, but please don't take me for granted. Don't disparage the past. Don't glaze the modern or its players. Be truthful to me and to yourself. Uphold the standard you set with your words, with your actions, with your deeds. Be the champions you always were. Be the gladiators you always were. Don't stop fighting the fight. Don't sully your names for checks or clicks or views. Uphold the greatness that I remember. Man, I miss basketball. Maybe one day it will return. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If you made it to the end, I certainly appreciate it. As always, I do want to give a shout out to the content creators that continue to inspire me to do this. Uncommon Sense, Angry Old Hoops, Self-Researched NBA Facts, 93Z, Sports and Fitness Rants, Uncut Hoops, Beam Engine, In Your Face Hoops, Eddie TV, King's Speech Row, Goatcast Hoops, Geloso Nation, Ring Culture, The Basketball Show. I always appreciate your guys' takes, your perspectives, and your humor. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.